Welcome to Miss Dragon's Menagerie. Everyone is welcome, everyone is accepted. The only requirement is that you are loving, kind, and respectful to one another. Bad behavior will not be tolerated. Hello. Okay. Hey, Luna, how are you doing? I love seeing your artwork that you put up. It's awesome. Keep going. We need something positive in this world. So, yeah, I might have a. Me too. This weekend was exhausting. And I didn't even do much. I had the baby for part of Saturday and we went to the store, but I think all these solar storms are trying to take a hit. So yeah, I'm tired. This is the last week. I have kids all day. I can't think of a better name. That just cracks me up. But thank you. Thank you. This is the last week of daycare, all day daycare, because school starts next Monday and my freedom returns. So, yeah, I may just have to, if you read my thing up here, hubby's on his way home. He's not feeling good, and so I'll go double check on him as soon as he gets home, but I'll definitely be back. And then um I'm waiting for either my doctor's office to call or the mammography yeah, say that 5 times. The mammography center to call to schedule an appointment. Yeah, we had lightning storms. We had a few small fires that got lit from it, but I think most of them are out. So, because we had some nice rain for a good half hour that came with them. But yeah, Luna's in New York. I woke up this morning with swelling on my right side, and it's sore. It's really tender. So evidently, I called the mammography center. They said you got to call your doctor so they can pick out the right diagnostic test. Yeah, it was a crappy summer. It was a smoky summer here. A diagnostic test to see what the doctor wants done, and then once that gets referred over, then I go. Then they make the appointment, and I go in. But it's sore and it hurts. Oh my god. I mean, it okay, sore as in it aches, but if I bump it, it hurts. And year and a half ago, a little over a year and a half, maybe a year and 3/4, I had uh they put in a marker because I had a lump that was benign, but they put in a marker. And so it's right in. Hey, carry on. How you doing, Janet? They put in a marker so that, like, the next mammogram, they can say, "Okay, this has been checked out," and it's in the same area, so maybe I wouldn't think after a year and 3/4 that I'd be rejecting the titanium, you know? Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe scar tissue, but this just happened overnight. This wasn't anything that, was noticeable yesterday. I just got up this morning and went to move, and my body went, "Ow, ow, ow, ow." So, it doesn't like running in place. No, does not like that at all. I have a cat hair in my mouth. Ugh. I just love cats. I really love cats, but I don't like the hair. I don't think so. Well, because I was just there less than a month ago, and, so I'm pretty sure Mark it's just getting his nurse to check her voicemail, to talk to Mark. Ouch, even just crossing it over like that hurts. Um, talk to Mark to go get to sign off on the referral and have it sent over to Ohana's. Yeah, and I'm gonna go see him here in a few days. Let's see. What day was it? The 8th or something? I got an appointment. I got a follow-up appointment from the last appointment about my heart when he referred me to a cardiologist. But I won't have seen the cardiologist at that point. So I won't see it until the 19th. So yeah. No, it's terrible. I mean, I love them. I cuddle them. Yeah. If I have anything black laying out to where the tortie has to immediately lay on it or a towel. If I folded towels and put them on the back of the couch just so they can sit up there so I know they're folded so I can grab them easy and put them away. Oh no, she has to come lay on them immediately. So yeah, so now it's just the waiting game. Unless it gets too bad and then my ass is going to ER. So we'll see what happens. But how was everybody's weekend? I know if Suspicious shows up, he did something really cool. He went to some music festival, him and the wife. And I took little girl to Walmart and then where to go pick up meds at Fred Meyer's. But hey, Alan, how's it going? My cholesterol's good. My cholesterol's really good, and I take the red rice yeast at 1,500 milligrams 6 days a week. So yeah. So that doesn't seem to be a problem. It's just it hurts. And yeah. I'm afraid to put on an official bra. But yeah, you do, and it works amazing. I will send you the stuff I get from Amazon in a Facebook message. What do you call it? Ow. It's gonna be annoying. That's gonna be annoying as I'll get up. Yeah, they are. And it's what they make Lipitor out of is red rice yeast. But back in December of 22, when I had the marker put in. Hey Brett, how are you? Well, before when it was a concern, but they didn't know what it was, I'd already made a decision. I won't go through any chemo, anything like that. So, I may ingest several apricot pips a day. Might probably order those now. Because yeah, look them up. But if my attitude is if it's my time, it's my time. I'm gonna enjoy what days I have. I don't think that's the problem, but my attitude is enjoy the days you've got rather than spend your last days sicker than a fucking dog puking in a toilet. No thanks, that's not living. So, no. I told the kids I wanted a Brompton cocktail at the end. You'll have to look it up. I can't say it here. It's something named after a doctor. His last name was Brompton. And it was what he was giving to his end-of-life patients. So I thought, yeah, sounds good to me. Though I don't think they can put the actual ingredients in it anymore because the old headache powder that you used to get in bottles of like this in red, yeah, is one of them. So yeah, I'm just not gonna. I am not gonna pad their pockets so I can be miserable. I'll do radiation. I'll have it cut out, but I ain't doing the rest. I mean, look at Jimmy Carter. President Jimmy Carter, he battled his brain cancer for a long time, non-traditionally. Um, he'd had some of the old devil's lettuce. Let's see if Hubby's coming in yet. Some of the old wacky tobacky. So that I'll do. That I got no problem doing. I'll sleep good, but thank you, hon. Thank you. Um, but that's all I'm gonna do. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm gonna be 58 in a few days. Ugh. I'm gonna be 58 on the 6th. So I've had a good run. As my dad used to say, live fast, die young, leave a beautiful corpse. The only problem is he died at 90. So, yeah. Hi, Ann. It is good to see you too, hon. How are you doing? Why do I think I heard it either through the grapevine or and messages that you weren't feeling good? And I am so terrible at connecting. Yeah. Hopefully today's an up day. Thank you, Brett. Yeah, I just want to know what it is. Um, get it over with. And I really another reason. I'm sorry. As for Anne. I got to get the cursor over where it belongs first before I can do anything. Um, another reason this can't be anything is because daughter. And that's the reason we've had her. She's lived here since she was 18. Is because her mom crossed the Rainbow Bridge from breast cancer, so she can't. I don't think she can handle the second mother. So yeah, I mean, just want to know why it's flipping sore. I mean, it's kind of sore like it was when I got the tag. Because when I'd exercise, I could feel that thing poking me. So maybe I'm just developing scar tissue and scar tissue's hit a nerve somewhere. Hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Brazzy. Oh, Brazzy sent me this for my birthday. I gotta be really careful with it. But yeah. I'm hoping it's just scar tissue. I mean, because or the mass has grown, the benign mass has grown and it just needs to come out. There's that option too. Thank you. Um, yeah. Um, I'm I'm a little humble. Um, so if it's grown, it's got to come out. Best year to do it anyway, since the deductible has been paid to the point everything is free right now. So, hello, Goose. Uh, so yeah, it's another reason I pushed to get to the better cardiologist on the other side of the mountains because everything is completely 100% covered now. um, cats, just love cats. Um, oh, when was your birthday? Did I miss it? I don't get on Facebook enough to see when people's birthdays are. Evidently, I didn't even get on enough. I think I caught my cousin's birthday the day after her birthday. So, yeah. Um, Yeah, I don't get on Facebook much anymore, other than and I didn't even get a chance today because today was cleaning the dining room table off so I could see it again day. Find a place for the microscope to go, and I still got to open the cupboard above in the living room. Get out a stool. I haven't done that yet to put the box away. Find a place for the kinetic sand. I'm slowly getting rid of baby stuff as I'm pretty sure the daycare mom isn't going to have any more. And my son, my granddaughter's mom isn't having any more. And so I'm pretty sure I can just start eliminating baby stuff. I got a walker. I got to get rid of one of those umbrella strollers I got to take to Goodwill. 13-year-old's playing Fortnite with his friend, his actual classmate friend. Which is good, But I forgot how spastic teenage boys can be. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, see, I use um I get sick from anesthesia. It's gross. Just about my body doesn't do well. Oh, that's right. You're gonna be into grandma again. That's awesome. Um so I just don't want to spend I want to spend my last few, if it comes down to it, my last few days just enjoying it. Yeah. I had an odd feeling a few weeks back that I think that something just told me that my the sand in my hourglass is running out faster than I thought. So, which I'm okay with, you know. I look at it this way. It's like I told Dad, I said, "You get to escape this dystopia we're going into right now." So, yeah. Hey, Shannon, how are you? Oh, I know. I look at baby things now and go, "Oh, that's so cute." And there's so many cute baby things now as when the boys were little. I mean, I think the cutest thing I put them in because there wasn't anything cute for boys was the Oshkosh B'gosh overalls that look like a conductor. That if they were pitching a fit and didn't want to go one place to another, I would just pick them up by the back of their overalls and just carry them to wherever they needed to be. That was handy. Yeah. I mean, um, the oldest had a little Sherpa-lined Levi denim jacket, so that, needless, you got two boys. The youngest one gets to wear it too. Yeah, theirs were, gosh, that was funny just to watch them, just their feet get, especially the oldest who did not like to nap. He would go till he dropped. Pick him up and watch his back feet kicking. I'll be sure. I'll be right back. Give me about 2 minutes. Okay. All right. It's that love. Okay. So that. Okay, I am back. He already has water. And also tells me that what is reflection. I thought the cat peed on something. That the cat peed on my notebook. With him home tells me FedEx has not arrived with my frames. So oh, that's right. You're down south. We miss you too, Ann. I know I saw you pop in on Safe Harbor. Um, Wolfgang. Oh, I'm like going, you're in Wolfgang, Ontario? There's a town called that? But I'm waiting for, uh, well, now I have to wait for Timu to arrive so that I can put stuff into frames again. I haven't put a frame up for this baby, but the frame's a little bit big. It runs small than what they tell you on Timu. So this has to go up. But the frame is I got a smaller frame, so we won't have this. And oh god, speaking of Timu, there's this thing. It's kind of like Farmville kind of thing. You water stuff and you have to get so far to get the 2 free things, and you only get so much water a day unless you share out stuff. I keep texting myself links so I can get extra water, and yeah. I sorry, hon. I'm so sorry. Um, so yeah, I figured I'd try it, see what it's like just to get to the 100, on the 2 free items or whatever it is, and see what it does. I have no idea, but I'll find out. It's like Monica. Um, we were talking about. I spent $100 the other day on Timo, and she goes, there's another site very similar to it called Shein, and I'm like, no, 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 no. I just need to stick to one. One is bad enough. So yeah. But this thing came in. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Um, it's hit and miss what you get from Timo because it comes out of um China, and so depending on I know sizes can be a little off because I'm pretty sure an extra large in China is way smaller than what an extra large is here in America. So, but what did come in the other day was this. See, I'm looking for little cover ups for this in the cold in the winter, so I don't have to turn the heat up so much. But it's so then if I'm a little cold, I can put it on. Well, it didn't come with a tie. So if I'm really cold, I can tie it. Well, hubby suggested. I said I'm gonna go get some satin or ribbon or something, and he suggested I get make it whiter, a whiter tie. And so I've got some black satin. It was like $15. Oh, I love kimonos. So I got several of those coming in. It was $15. Woo! I about missed the chair. But yeah, it was $15. It's not too bad. It's kind of satiny. There's another one that I've been wearing that I just love that it's out there right now. It's got 2 peacocks on it, and then I'm a big peacock in the back. And when I first got it, it was stiffer than all get up. I'm like going, great. I'm not gonna like this. And I thought, well, I'll just run it through a rinse cycle with some fabric softener, some, hand sanitizer, laundry sanitizer, and a couple of times, and it softened up really nicely. So we have had a lot of solar activity going on. It's just like As of right now, within the last 2 hours, my low heartbeat, as it's being read by my Fitbit, uh, is 49, and I'm at 76 now, and it's dropping 75. So we're getting something in. Um, it takes a good 2 weeks. They give you tracking numbers. It's just gotta once it makes it to the States, it's gotta, do, I think, customs there, customs over here, and once it makes it to the States, then yeah. Yes, earthquakes and an oarfish. Did anybody hear about the oarfish that the kids brought up? Yeah. Um, yeah, you guys know, you're part of the what's it part of the North American Craton? Um, I'm 5 well, I think I'm 5'4" now. I was 5'4" and 3/4, or I'm just 5'3" and 3/4, one of the 2. But evidently, the last time an oarfish came up, washed ashore, was, let's small people unite. Um, it was before the big earthquake during the World Series in California. So, and oarfish are these deep. Let's see if I can find them. Uh, besides being something you catch on Animal Crossing, oarfish, they're good sized. Let's see if this will give me so I can share it. Come on. Where's the No, no, this is simple. Okay, let's see. If I can get this into a bigger picture. Open and link in new tab. Okay. This will give you a good idea of how big they are. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That just makes my neck hurt. Think of a neck fusion. But I mean, it's hopefully it helped. Oh, I bet. I bet, because all of a sudden the doctor you've had for so long has just decided, yeah, I'm not going to be here anymore. Okay, this is an oarfish. Gives you size wise. That sucks. I got lucky. My doctor came back. He retired because he invented something to do with grapes, winemaking. I forget what it was, but he came back. But yeah, one of these things came the kids, it was dead. The kids that were just snorkeling found it and drug it to the beach. Yeah, it does. Because then I had some really pain in the butt. Let's see, the Pakistani doctor wasn't too bad. The nurse practitioner dude, um, he was one of those people who thought, well, you know, he came from the pain clinic, and I didn't like the pain clinic because um the doctor got mad at me and said I needed to take it. Oh, 60 more steps. Had to take my medicine on time, my pain medicine, and I'm one of these who prefer to take it as I need it. So I just saw that as a pathway to addiction, and I'm like, yeah, no, no. I went back to my regular doctor, and Mark was just fine with me taking as I needed it and stuff. But this guy who took his place, the nurse practitioner, um, it's like he had a feather in his cap he needed to add to get me off of pain medication. Well, I've been on pain medication for over 15 years. So he's like, well, I'm just going to drop you down. You're on 3. I'm going to drop you down to 2. In about another month, I'm going to drop you down to 1. And I'm like, I can't do that. You know, I'm on on pain medication because of all the years they prescribed all this, 2,400 milligrams per day of ibuprofen. Tore up my stomach. So that's why I got put on the pain medication. And at that point, when he came in, I still had some contact because with the pain clinic, because I was getting shots in my back, for my sciatica. So I talked to the doctor to tell him to put it on my chart, not to reduce me to, just leave it at 3. Just leave it. That's all I need. 3 5s a day. That's all I need. And he had no problem doing it. And yeah, that the nurse practitioner was not happy. I didn't care. I got to survive somehow. So yeah, I mean, and it's like, does it Percocet doesn't do anything for me. It never has. With my cat bites, they gave me Dilaudid in the hospital. That worked for 5 minutes and then stopped. So, I like morphine. My heart does not like morphine. My blood pressure does not like morphine. But it takes the pain away. So, oh, I wouldn't doubt it at all. Your body goes through trauma. Oh, yeah. It doesn't. Yeah, cold turkey. Need George Jetson? Okay. Good. He's gonna try to nap. What do you call it? He's like me. The sun affects his heart if it's too much. So, yeah. I would like to eventually uh get off it. Not because I'm dependent. After all these years, I'm dependent. But I don't know what it does long term to my system. So, yeah. We do know more about weaning off the meds. Now, if I did like the gummies and whatnot, I get couch lock, and I can't afford to get couch lock with fibromyalgia because then it hurts. You know. No, they don't. No, they don't. Once the Rockefellers got involved, no, they don't. Um, the Why Files has a good episode on what is it? Suppressed treatments. Sorry, guys. That's my last week. I'm up at 6:30. I mean, at 7:30, but I got exercise before they get here. What is it? The AMA started out as a union. I mean, there's a handful of doctors that do, that actually take the Hippocratic Oath seriously. And then there's doctors who, especially through COVID, realize I can get extra money if I do this, this, and this. I should have known. Oh, no, it's the same one. He's just my phone. If I don't pick it up the first time, it tells me again. I had the one of the worst meds to wean off of was Lexapro when it first came out, because it came out and the big thing was, okay, if you're a fibromyalgia, try these. So that was the last time I tried a drug they suggested I try for fibromyalgia. 35 pounds in a month it put on me. I thought, well, it's not making me feel good. I don't need extra weight on my joints because I have fibromyalgia. So, um, so I stopped. And this drug was so new, there really wasn't anything about withdrawal effects. And I didn't say anything, and it was terrible. Uh, I was sicker than a dog for days, and then I was like, "Okay, this has withdrawals. I have to go. I have to wean myself off of it." And luckily, I don't know if I found a message board or what about this. This was pre-Reddit, I think. Um, people talking about um withdrawing, and they compared it to a heroin withdrawal, and I'm like, "Yee," you know, that it was that bad if you went cold turkey. So, no, that's hubby's. That's hubby's ring has message tone, because years ago, I called him George Jetson because as a aerospace machinist, no, there's a lot of work that goes into it, but, um, you gotta get the part in just right, and gotta make sure the program matches and a whole bunch of other stuff, and, um, but I told him, I said, "You just put the part in and push start like George Jetson." And he's like, "Oh god, no." He goes, "It's way," and at that point, I hadn't been around machinists too long, so I said, "It's like Spacely Sprockets." So, ugh, um, my regular text tone is the Predators clicking. So, yeah, this one, rose quartz. I've got payolas in the bedroom. All right, there it is. Um, it caught on my blanket last night, so I took it off because I didn't want to fling it across the bedroom and not be able to find it. Etsy, place in India. That's where I got it. And this one, and this one. This one came from Portland, a store in Portland for Etsy. Etsy. What do I have? Pink stuff on my finger. Um, yeah, most of my stuff comes from Etsy. So, yeah. I had one that was a little bit smaller, and I kicked myself. I should have gave my stepmom the bigger one, and I kept the smaller one because this wants to. Yeah, yeah, I know too much. I spent too much money on Etsy because this one keeps wanting to just fly off my finger when I'm not retaining water. But yeah, let's see mine. Thank you, Luna. Let's see if I can respond to myself so you guys can hear what my ringtone sounds like. No, hold on. I got to do it this way. Send and then close it, and then maybe it'll work. That's my ringtone. That's my text tone when people text me. I mean, I love the first Predator movie. It was great. I love Jesse Ventura. I don't have time to bleed. Um, so and then when you have there was four of us on my uh iTunes account. Now it's just me and hubby because the boys got their own machine gun. It's that Predator, the way he clicks. Um, so I have some really weird text tones and stuff that they bought so that I have multiple options. I have one that's retired. It was the one I had for Bradley. It was the hailing frequency on Star Trek Next Generation when they touched their little emblems or whatnot. That one got retired. And then the ringtone I had, now it's Motley Crue. but I had shipping off to Boston, and I have PTSD to that one. Thank you very much, mother. So, yeah, because I would hear that, and I just, e even after she was dead, I I realized I had that dread, that horrid reaction. I had to change it. Hey, Maritza, how are you? So I had to change it. So now I also have a ringtone for um the Dukes of Hazzard theme song. I think we now have The Bird and the Worm by The Used as a ringtone. Um, Good Morning USA from American Dad. Yeah. So I lost the one I had, which was when iTunes first started doing that. Was I had the theme song to the Adams Family. I thought it was pretty much fitting, especially since my oldest shaved his head and looked like Uncle Fester. So, oh yeah. Oh, Brett, I'm so sorry, hon. I'm so sorry. Okay, I gotta gently put this back. Do not want to break that dragon. I need to find where I put my red dragon. It's stuffed, and it's what are those? Like a Beanie Baby thing. Ow, this hurts. I don't want to have to go into ER and explain them. My boob hurts. You know, it's far better in a doctor's office. We don't have people going by looking in your room in ER every time they go by. So this sucks. What's That's why another reason I'm so weirded out. It was just like overnight. Went to bed, not a problem. Now it's a problem. So, oh man, that's tough. I don't have to. And that torch has now been passed from me. I don't have to deal with that anymore. But I need to look into any kind of assistance my stepmom can have because 2/3 of her income went when dad went. So she's living on $1,400 a month. And she's got a house payment now, and she's got a car payment, and yeah. I told her, I said, you need to get on food stamps ASAP so you can eat. I don't know if they're going to let her because she's got a house. That house is a nightmare. Everything my dad added on to is, let's put it this way, he was not mechanically inclined, and my idea of a screwdriver was a butter knife. He tried. At least he went and did it. But yeah, no. So she's gonna have to find a place that, these places you see that, buy houses for cash. Like she's gonna have to do that. So I said, not quite a corner lot, but she's near a school, so that should make it worth a little bit more. It's a good sized yard. Yeah, Jen, I think we all are. She'd probably maybe break even. Um, I need to get down there and I only want a few things of Dad's. Dad has a collection of stamps that my great great Aunt Mary's student, she was a teacher, uh, during World War II, tore out of a book and put it in the lining of his field jacket and brought it home. So Exactly, Brett. That is exactly. I'm not on Reddit enough to get to that. I usually just read Starbucks and jokes. But I've been on Reddit long enough that I have my name, Miss Dragon, and I have no numbers behind it. I just never use it. So there's some stamps from little countries that only existed for a short amount of time during that whole mess with Europe. I want those, but it sounds like I'm getting like a whole bunch of books of stamps. Um, yeah. Um, oh, that's right. Aren't you both? Is it you and Sandy that are married to doctors? My doctor's fabulous. I love my doctor. He's also my age. So he also understands pain issues because he's been in a heart and a really bad car wreck. But my doctor wants to try everything holistic first, natural, before we go on to anything else. So actually, my doctor told me not to take that. He didn't even want to, but he just did the JJ. So yeah. Um, but my doctor's helping me because his brother is higher up in the industrial complex, the stuff we're dealing with now. And he says it's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's a matter of when. He let me know that because he said he was canning hamburger. So, yeah. I'll get it. I'm getting everything is uh I have a storage that I rotate. He's kind of doing for me what Jace Medical do for other people. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, usually the only thing I've got is jokes, shit posting, and Starbucks. And, and there's some rude Starbucks customers. Good lord. I mean, I managed a Subway, so I can understand rude customers, but some of these people are a piece of work. But yeah, I don't. Uh, yeah, no kidding. I can't keep up with Facebook. I can't keep up with. I just pretty much bailed on Discord, not because I didn't want to. It's because well, my medication made me so dizzy that I can't stare at a screen for too long. Since I stopped it, I have an occasional headache, but not like I was, and I'm not dizzy. You don't see me sitting here looking at the screen, trying to get everything back in focus anymore because that quit when the medicine quit. So, oh, I know there's not enough time. Mm-mm. But once the kids are gone, I will get my time back. Once the kids, after this week, I'm going to uh do my carpet. As I noticed yesterday exercising, there's a little spot on the ground. It's sticky. Just love children. Oh, this is my project. I've got to get done. Like I said, I to the point I can see the table again. Gotta find places for the kinetic sand. I don't. Maybe a smaller container. I've got it in a big plastic container so they can play in it and not get it everywhere. But I also told them, I said, if it gets on the floor, I'm vacuuming it up. So you're gonna, keep it in the container, or you're gonna end up with less and less kinetic sand to play with. So yeah. And then I like to sleep way too much. I could sleep 10 hours a day if you let me. But next week I'll be back to the princess gets up at 9:30. Only drawback is princess doesn't get to bed till midnight or 1. So it's like uh yesterday I only kept 2 glass pans, the big Pyrex pans. A big one, a smaller one. No, make that 3, and a square one. The rest of them, and 2 uh glass bread loaf things, and the rest went to my son. But I spent the time last night making sure I got it all clean, all the little burnt stuff that usually gets stuck around the name Pyrex and the handles, and I got that all clean. And then I'm sitting outside waiting for me to finish cleaning is a those broiler pans you get when you buy a new oven. Well, I don't need 2, so he gets one for making bacon and sausage, so it doesn't sit in its own grease. So yeah, I have the one, um, and that's like I think that's the only one I'm gonna have. So, and she's my mini me. She gets here and her first words are we gonna go to the mountains? Yeah. So it's like, oh honey, no, not today. There's too much smoke. Oh my, that'd be that'd be fun, but also very very busy. I get little girl at least one night a month, so they can like watch TV shows that they can't watch with her around. So then the 30th, I have 30th we have 11 o'clock on the it's on the Friday, 11 o'clock entry ticket to Paradise. So I'm gonna get her Thursday late afternoon after daycare. We're gonna sleep and then get up and go to Rainier. But uh, since I only had 2 boys, it's so cute having a little girl. I ordered her this little dress that's off of Temu because she's gonna grow out of it so fast. Um, it's not really chiffon, but it's kind of like that netting material. A couple layers of that with some little like embroidered butterflies, and then in the back of the dress has butterfly wings. Because she's got a backpack that I got her. She's a um oh it's got a leash. It's got a chest strap, it's the backpack, and it's got butterfly wings on the back because it's a little butterfly. Well, she likes to think she can fly off of the stuff at the park, the monkey bars. So yeah, so I thought, well, that dress is cute. For $8, she wears it once or twice, and her mom can take it to that consignment place and get rid of it. Perfect, perfect. So, I took her mom a bunch of clothes, and I didn't think about it. Her winter slippers were still in there, and she saw them. She took them out of the bag, and I'm like, oh, nuts. Should have put them at the bottom because they may fit her now, but come winter, I'm gonna have to get her a new pair. So, oh, how long for the mission? Hopefully, just a couple of years. And oh, I think of Ecuador as jungly, humid, rainy, hot. Oh. Oh. No, 2 years. Yeah. Oh, I'd love it instead of this crap I've been drinking. I'll take tea instead. I need to make some. Yeah. I don't know why my brain didn't think you were Mormon when I read it. I was just like, oh, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm not Mormon either. So you're not alone. Oh, matcha tea would be nice. Yes. I have green tea. I have a vanilla chai that's really, really good. And I got something else the other day that was really good too, but I don't remember. It was really good iced. Something spiced. I don't remember what it was, but it was really good iced. I want to get saccharin tablets again. Uh, oh boy, back to grandma. Yeah. It's like grandma here has gauged ears, listens to heavy metal. I've got tattoos. Her parents have gauged ears. Not so much into the heavy metal like I am, but tattoos. So yeah. Oh, my back itches. I don't think her other grandma has any of that. I don't know. Yeah, I can imagine. That'd be like, I don't know. I don't fit into a lot of places, so it's just, what year was it we went to? It was during COVID. Um, Long Beach, Washington. So, you know, I go out to eat. I've got a hat on. I go in there with my gauged ears, my jewelry, um, and I'm in a halter like top I got from Rose Gal. It's like blue on top, and it's kind of like a not quite as high, but empress waistband, and it's just red and white stripes. Kind of looks like a flag. You talk about looking. The waitress is looking at me, being very, very confused. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I'd feel. Yeah, they don't knock on my door anymore. Luckily, the other people don't knock on the door either. I know. They don't knock on the gals still visit the neighbors, but the time they knocked on the door, I don't know where I was, but uh, Game of Thrones was on TV, and it was in a very risque part of the episode, which kind of oh, I bet, and that's got to be awesome though. I used to have a leather biker jacket, and I grew out of it. uh, so they made them very uncomfortable, and they've never returned. And now the Mormon people, they usually just look at my jewelry and they're just like, I said, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm comfortable with what I've got. You know, I'm good. You know, no need to try to, save me from what I need not be saved from. So, man, I just had the jacket and it was the best. Okay, Brett. I always put that on when I didn't want people to bother me. And I'm one of those that's just kind of the go away from me clothes. Yeah. So, and then I gave it to my daughter-in-law. Hopefully she still got it. Then a official Navy pea coat. She's got my pea coat because I didn't started exercising more. My back muscles got bigger, and my shoulders are too broad. So I have Vietnam era pea coat now, except it's in a 44 long. So I liked it because it was long enough to keep the cold out. But the problem is I don't have monkey arms. My arms are very short, so it like hangs out about this far past my hands. I mean, I can tuck them in and keep them warm, but yeah, it's Vietnam era pea coat, navy pea coat. That was one of those things I wanted after watching Boondock Saints over and over and over again. And Luna, you should watch it. It's got Norman Reedus in it and Patrick Flannery. He played years ago, and I'm talking probably 30 now. He played the young Indiana Jones series. He's also in, and I didn't realize it was him till I started looking into it. Yep, he is in Boondock Saints with an Irish accent. What do you call it? Nefarious. He's also in Nefarious. I want to watch that. That's here on YouTube. It didn't get a lot of coverage. Hollywood didn't. It's one of those Hollywood just really didn't like, and it had to do with the good and the evil that's out there. He started out as a model. I know Travis Flamel started out as a model. Ragnar Lothbrok from Vikings. He started out as a model with those blue eyes. Holy shit. Yeah. That's where I first started watching Vikings. Got Netflix. Or maybe it's on, well, it was on Netflix. It might be on Amazon Prime now. But look up, yep, and 100%. You are so right. The name of the movie with Reedus is Boondock Saints. I don't know if I could. You might be able to hear a little bit of. I don't know. I can't. I'll put in the comment section the courtroom video. I'll put in the comment section when we're done here. Yep, Boondock Saints. Oh shit, where was I? I know I was talking about Nefarious and wanting to watch that, and yeah, it basically came down to that battle of good and evil, and it's like Anne says, the Hollywood's not where it should be at all. I guess there's a thing in Deadpool. I forgot what it said, but he makes the comment that it's not new to Disney. I think it had something to do with, I don't know if it's CP or something like that, and I was just like, oh Jesus, because the daycare kid saw that comparison in Tangled on what was written in her hair, and yeah, we got lost at Rita's, and Travis Flamel. Oh, I know where I was going with that. It's either Netflix or Amazon. I'm not sure where it's at now, but look, it's a Norwegian show. It's done in Norway, and it's called The Norseman. Oh my God, it's hilarious. It is just, I love it. I'll watch it over and over again. It just cracks me up. It's not it's nothing like Vikings at all. No, not at all. But God, it's funny. They what the chieftain, I forget the name of their village, but he made the comment about, make whatever the name of the village was great again. And I was just like going, "Oh my God." Uh, yeah, it's it's I don't know how to pronounce it's not an adult would pick up more on out of it than the kid would, because a lot of it would go over a kid's head. But as an adult, you're going, "Oh yeah, okay, I got it, I get it." It's pretty funny. Okay, Daryl plays one of the two Irish brothers who came over from Ireland, and their father uh, was he a mob guy? I think it was. They start basically taking out mob people, anybody bad. They they take them out, and they start becoming like the little unsung heroes of like the Boston area. And it's got William Defoe. He plays a detective, and then I do not remember the other guy's character. His real name, but he plays another detective named Greenlee, who's just a kick in the pants. And there's Rocco. It's actually the writer's friend who has never really done any acting in it, as the Italian guy. And there's one scene where they're talking around the table and they're eating and they're drinking and whatnot, and Rocco goes, "I'm in," slams down the table, slams down, hands on the table, gun goes off. Um, Evidently the cat was between the gun on the wall, and what's left of the cat's on the wall. And Rocco looks over and goes, "Is it dead?" So, oh, cool. So this is the Norseman's the only thing I've ever seen. Uh, I did watch that Icelandic thing on Netflix. Katla. That was weird. That was really, really weird. And thank God there's only one season, but it was dark. I had to do with the volcanoes. But yeah, you're sitting there going, "Whoa." But yeah. Mm. I grew up watching British shows as a kid. Like, was it Are You Being Served? Hello, hello. Um, I barely remember because I don't think I watched it much. Red Dwarf, stuff like that. So it was, um, oh, Doctor Who's. Uh, so when my oldest was in 5th grade, his substitute teacher from England asked if anybody in the classroom had ever seen any English TV. Oh, that's right. That's today. Oh, yes. Keeping Up with Appearances was excellent. I loved it. Mrs. Buquet. Um, so she said, "Anybody in the classroom, seen any British television?" Well, of course, my son raises his hand. And she's like, "Oh, really? What have you seen?" And he goes, "Are You Being Served?" And I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, I mean, I thought it was hilarious, but I wasn't sure how everybody else would take it. But um, and then I love the show, and I will watch it. Oh, cool. have to look for that. What did I watch? We watched the other day. No, it was from Scotland, I think. Is it Baby Reindeer? Wow. Let's just put it that way. Wow. It's called How Clean Is Your House? And I will watch it over and over and over again. And I'll put it on, even though they got crappy versions on YouTube. It's grainy. It's, old analog TV. But I need to get some washing soda and some washing liquid because she comes up with healthy ways without using toxic chemicals to clean things. And two ladies. And these houses are atrocious. But I'll play that in the background so I feel like I'm not cleaning. I'm not home alone cleaning by myself because then that gets boring and then I stop. Yeah, it was, but it was you're sitting there going, holy shit. And I guess the lawyer lady who this is about is suing either the guy that happened to or they're suing whatever production company. I can't remember, but she's suing over that thing. But yeah, I just love watching it. So I'll just have it running in the background. I'll be, keep cleaning and and after a while, if I get tired of it, I'll go find a Hoarders. And so, I feel better about, I got a bit of a mess, but this ain't nothing. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure after a while, I'll just have some of those old, How Clean Is Your House is memorized word for word. So, all right, guys, on that note, it's been a minute. It's been an hour 12. Should go see how hubby's doing. Hopefully he's napping. Yeah. I mean, it just kind of makes me feel, better about cleaning too. So I'm not just by myself cleaning because that gets really, really boring. All right, guys, I think I will be back tomorrow. This could be interesting tomorrow. I have 2 fillings here I got to have done. I think it's 2 fillings down here, 2 tiny ones. I want to get them done with. I'll have you too, guys. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock. So this ought to be interesting if I'm going to be able to talk. Nevertheless, drink anything. This should be fun. Yeah. But Wednesday, I don't think we're going to be here. Yeah, I'm not going to be live. We're going to go up 12 probably to see if I can get to Clear Lake and go up and basically see all the fire damage that happened with this fire they finally opened up 12. So I'll get some pictures. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Rick. All right, guys. Gotta go take care of hubby. See how he's doing. And wrangle the ankle biters. They're not fighting yet, so far so good. All right, guys. I love you all, and I will be back tomorrow. This could be rather entertaining if I do this with a numb mouth. All right, guys. Nope, that's not it. All right. And away we go. Oh, wait, hold on. For the replay crew, Paola. All of my love, Miss Dragon. Thank you for being part of Miss Dragon's menagerie. I hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All my love.